Have you ever dreamed of traveling back in time, immersing yourself in the mysterious world of ancient Persia, where the enchanting stories of 10th century knights were born? Surely Iran, the mystical land nestled in the heart of the Middle East, is your ideal destination. Iran, with its ancient Persian history, harbors countless strange and fascinating things. Iranian cuisine is a symphony of flavors, with diversity in ingredients and delicate cooking techniques. However, Iran is also famous for its unique laws, especially regarding women. The compulsory wearing of headscarves is a long-standing cultural tradition in this country. In addition, Iranian women also favor cosmetic surgery, leading to the highest rate of cosmetic surgery in the world for them. Furthermore, Iran has the dirtiest men in the world, with half a century without bathing. Join me in exploring the 20 strangest things about the land of Persia, or Iran. Iranian women have long been known for their alluring and mysterious beauty. They possess deep-set eyes, high noses, full lips, and dark, thick eyebrows. However, the standards of beauty for Iranian women have changed over time. During the Qajar dynasty from 1789 to 1925, beauty was judged based on fullness and vitality. A girl was considered beautiful when she had a plump figure, thick eyebrows, and even mustaches. This was a symbol of a wealthy woman, well-fed, never hungry, and not engaged in heavy labor. An exemplary example is Princess Esmat Alal, the daughter of King Mir al-Din Shah Qajar. She was considered the epitome of beauty in 19th century Iran, with her plump, masculine beauty reflecting the fullness of a royal person. Royal women of that time always had to nurture a plump figure and draw mustaches to show their noble status. During the reign of King Nasser al-Din Shah, who ruled for 47 years, he believed that beautiful women did not necessarily have to have slim figures. Therefore, the 84 wives of King Nasser al-Din Shah or his daughters all had this unique beauty. However, this beauty is no longer suitable for modern times. Today, Princess Esmat is even mocked on social media with images deemed unattractive. The concept of beauty truly changed in 1925 when Reza Pahlavi overthrew the Qajar dynasty, establishing the Pahlavi dynasty. This modern king brought Western ideas and thoughts to the country, including a new notion of beauty. From here, Iranian women were free to pursue the standards they deemed beautiful. Aesthetic beliefs gradually shifted towards European styles. Nowadays, Iranian women prefer slim, youthful, modern beauty. They are free to do makeup, hair, and dress in their personal style. What do you think about this standard of beauty? Please comment and let me know your thoughts. According to a draft law in Iran, there are harsher laws awaiting approval for women, including the provision that Iranian women could be imprisoned for up to 10 years for not wearing headscarves. Even businesses serving women without headscarves are required to close. The law on headscarves and decency in Iran outlines penalties including more than 60 lashes, heavy fines, and imprisonment. This law also warns businesses about closing and other serious consequences if found providing services to women who violate the inappropriate dress code regulations. This has sparked much controversy in Iranian society. Many believe this law is overly harsh and violates women's freedom. They argue that women should have the right to choose their clothing without government interference. In recent years, there have been many movements protesting the mandatory headscarf law in Iran. Many women have posted pictures of themselves without headscarves on social media to speak out for their own freedom. This movement has received support from many around the world. However, the Iranian government continues to suppress those who participate in this movement. Iranians have a unique social system called. This etiquette system emphasizes all communication, both verbal and non-verbal. According to, you must always refuse something when offered until the offer insists. Iranians also tend to reject compliments and downplay their achievements. According to the system, if you visit an Iranian family, you should arrive on time, take off your shoes, bring gifts, and greet each person, starting with the oldest in the room. Moreover, Iranians have long been known for their hospitality and politeness. Respect is the foundation of politeness. Iranians always show respect to everyone, regardless of age, gender, social status, or religion. They always smile warmly, greet cheerfully, and are ready to help when needed. Gentle communication is also a characteristic of Iranians. They converse with each other in a gentle tone with graceful gestures and avoid raising their voices or arguing when conversing. They often listen carefully to others' opinions and show empathy. Women in Iran face significant barriers to education and restrictions on freedom. However, despite this, the literacy rate and enrollment in higher education for women have remained stable for decades. Today, about 80% of university students in Iran are women. However, the government still prohibits women from enrolling in over 70 courses and encourages women to study at local universities closer to home, rather than at older, more prestigious universities in the city center. Iran is a country with a rich culture and history, attracting tourists with unique landmarks, enticing cuisine, and friendly people. However, to have a safe and fulfilling trip to Iran, travelers need to be aware of not raising their thumbs up. It is a sign of approval in the West, but raising the thumb up in Iran can get you into trouble. In Iran and Iraq, this gesture is considered offensive in sign language. If the thumb moves upwards, it means the number 10, while if it is kept straight and pointed towards someone else, it means you are insulting them. Furthermore, when visiting Iran, women should dress modestly. You should also refrain from consuming pork and pork products. Only eat beef, chicken, and seafood prepared at reputable restaurants because this is a Muslim country. Additionally, alcohol is completely banned in Iran. Bringing or using alcohol can lead to serious consequences. What do you think about these prohibitions in Iran? Please share your thoughts below. In Iran, women in public places must wear face veils. However, it is surprising that the number of cosmetic surgeries, especially nose jobs, in this country continues to increase, ranking it among the top countries for nose surgeries in the world. Iranian men are also not far behind in this aspect. According to one woman, the motivation for herself and many other young girls to improve their appearance is simply to find a better husband, a man with better conditions. Many people will be surprised to learn that Iran has long been considered a new beauty capital of the world, a nickname usually associated with countries like South Korea, Thailand, or some other country. Among them, Iran is the country with the highest rate of nose plastic surgeries in the world. The desire to get married and to have a Western-like appearance are common reasons that drive Iranians to get nose jobs. According to a conservative trend analysis in the newspaper since 2013, every year in Iran, up to 200,000 people, mostly women, have visited cosmetic surgeons to reduce the size of their noses and make them taller. Not only women, but men in Iran are also enthusiastic about getting nose jobs. The number of people paying for liposuction and breast surgeries is also increasing in Iran. Although there are no accurate statistics on these surgeries, reports from experts in the field show that only 1 in 5 surgeries for the abdomen and chest in Iran are for medical purposes. The rest are for aesthetics. Injecting Botox into the cheeks or forehead to hide wrinkles, injecting collagen into the lips to make them fuller, or tattooing eyebrows are also becoming increasingly popular in this country. An analysis suggests that cosmetic surgery in Iran is as common as in Brazil. Iran is one of the countries with the highest rates of cosmetic surgery in the world. According to Iran's newspaper, about 250,000 Iranian women undergo cosmetic surgery each year. The cosmetic surgery industry in Iran also attracts many patients from Middle Eastern countries and Iranians living abroad. Many customers choose Iran to improve their appearance through surgery, partly because of its affordability. The cost of arm skin tightening in Iran is $2,200, while in the United States it's $4,500 and $3,800 in European countries. Eyelid surgery in Iran costs $1,000, while in the United States it's $6,200. Number 18. Iranians are extremely polite. Iranians have a unique social system called This etiquette system emphasizes all communication, both verbal and nonverbal. According to, you must always refuse something when offered until the offer insists. Iranians also tend to reject compliments and downplay their achievements. According to the system, if you visit an Iranian family, you should arrive on time, take off your shoes, bring gifts, and greet each person, starting with the oldest in the room. Moreover, Iranians have long been known for their hospitality and politeness. Respect is the foundation of politeness. Iranians always show respect to everyone, regardless of age, gender, social status, or religion. They always smile warmly, greet cheerfully, and are ready to help when needed. Gentle communication is also a characteristic of Iranians. They converse with each other in a gentle tone with graceful gestures and avoid raising their voices or arguing when conversing. They often listen carefully to others' opinions and show empathy. Number 17. More women attend university than men. Women in Iran face significant barriers to education and restrictions on freedom. However, despite this, the literacy rate and enrollment in higher education for women have remained stable for decades. Today, about 80% of university students in Iran are women. However, the government still prohibits women from enrolling in over 70 courses and encourages women to study at local universities closer to home, rather than at older, more prestigious universities in the city center. Number 16. Raising the thumb up is actually rude. Iran is a country with a rich culture and history, attracting tourists with unique landmarks, enticing cuisine, and friendly people. However, to have a safe and fulfilling trip to Iran, travelers need to be aware of not raising their thumbs up. It is a sign of approval in the West, but raising the thumb up in Iran can get you into trouble. In Iran and Iraq, this gesture is considered offensive in sign language. If the thumb moves upwards, it means the number 10, while if it is kept straight and pointed towards someone else, it means you are insulting them. Furthermore, when visiting Iran, women should dress modestly. You should also refrain from consuming pork and pork products. Only eat beef, chicken, and seafood prepared at reputable restaurants because this is a Muslim country. Additionally, alcohol is completely banned in Iran. Bringing or using alcohol can lead to serious consequences. Number 15. Iranian women have the most nose surgeries in the world. In Iran, women in public places must wear face veils. However, it is surprising that the number of cosmetic surgeries, especially nose jobs in this country, continues to increase, ranking it among the top countries for nose surgeries in the world. Iranian men are also not far behind in this aspect. According to one woman, the motivation for herself and many other young girls to improve their appearance is simply to find a better husband, a man with better conditions. Many people will be surprised to learn that Iran has long been considered a new beauty capital of the world, a nickname usually associated with countries like South Korea, Thailand, or some other country. Among them, Iran is the country with the highest rate of nose plastic surgeries in the world. The desire to get married and to have a Western-like appearance are common reasons that drive Iranians to get nose jobs. According to a conservative trend analysis in the newspaper, since 2013, every year in Iran, up to 200,000 people, mostly women, have visited cosmetic surgeons to reduce the size of their noses and make them taller. Not only women but men in Iran are also enthusiastic about getting nose jobs. The number of people paying for liposuction and breast surgeries is also increasing in Iran. Although there are no accurate statistics on these surgeries, reports from experts in the field show that only 1 in 5 surgeries for the abdomen and chest in Iran are for medical purposes. The rest are for aesthetics. Injecting Botox into the cheeks or forehead to hide wrinkles, injecting collagen into the lips to make them fuller, or tattooing eyebrows are also becoming increasingly popular in this country. An analysis suggests that cosmetic surgery in Iran is as common as in Brazil. Iran is one of the countries with the highest rates of cosmetic surgery in the world. According to Iran's newspaper, about 250,000 Iranian women undergo cosmetic surgery each year. The cosmetic surgery industry in Iran also attracts many patients from Middle Eastern countries and Iranians living abroad. Many customers choose Iran to improve their appearance through surgery, partly because of its affordability. The cost of arm skin tightening in Iran is $2,200, while in the US, it's $4,500, and $3,800 in European countries. Eyelid surgery in Iran costs $1,000, while in the US it's $6,200. Number 14. Iranian women used to be very sexy 50 years ago. Life in Iran before the Islamic Revolution underwent many changes. Under King Pahlavi, who ruled from September 16, 1941, until being overthrown in the Islamic Revolution in 1979, Iran was heavily influenced by the West. The 1979 Islamic Revolution in Iran transformed the country from a monarchy led by Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi into an Islamic republic under the leadership of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. Contrary to the modestly dressed women in Iran today, Iranian women in the 1970s wore cool, sexy clothes, no less sexy than Western women. Before the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Iran was a relatively liberal country. Women were allowed to wear seductive clothes, show off their beautiful faces and hot bodies. Their clothing was diverse, colorful, and very fashionable, enough to make today's Iranian girls astonished and envious. However, after the Islamic Revolution, many cultural regulations based on modern ideas that King Shah introduced were abolished. Therefore, the image of seductive girls on the streets of Iran no longer exists. More than 60% of Iran's 80 million inhabitants are under 30 years old. To put that into context, in the United States, only under 40% of the total population falls into that age group. When the Iranian monarchy was overthrown in 1979, population growth became part of the national agenda. The leaders of the new Islamic Republic emphasized the principles of the Quran, encouraging early marriage and large families. They promoted having more children, operating everything through a distribution system that meant the more children you had, the wealthier you were. These incentives continued even after the Iran-Iraq War, resulting in a significant baby boom. Iranian cuisine is highly regarded, with many culinary experts considering it among the best in the world. Iranian cuisine blends Middle Eastern, Greek, and Indian influences. People here often consume various meats such as lamb, chicken with rice and bread. Black tea is the most popular beverage here. Visitors will be overwhelmed by the variety of dishes, the delicate combination of spices and herbs, and the passionate cooking of the Iranian people. Iranian cuisine benefits from its favorable geographical location, where different cultures and climates converge. Therefore, Iranian dishes use a wide range of ingredients from meats like lamb, beef, and chicken, to various fruits, vegetables, grains, and herbs. Iranians are known for their skillful use of spices to create unique flavors for their dishes. Saffron, turmeric, cinnamon, cloves, ginger, and mint are some common spices used in Iranian cuisine. These spices not only impart delicious flavors but also offer many health benefits. Some typical Iranian dishes that you must try when visiting include chilo kebab, which is saffron rice served with grilled meat, usually lamb or beef. Additionally, there's gourmet sabzi, a stew of herbs and meat, usually lamb or beef, cooked with herbs and spices. Koresht fesenjan is also a delicious dish made by stewing chicken or lamb with pomegranate sauce and walnuts. Abdo is a must-try as well, as it is a refreshing yogurt soup often served with main courses. Another classic Iranian rice dish is tachin. After cooking the rice, meat is placed in the middle, and then the entire surface of the rice is grilled for crispiness. This is a dish for sharing, as no one makes tachin for just one person. You can't miss sabzi polo, a rice dish with fresh herbs, parsley, mint, turmeric, and fava beans, as well as mertz pilav, a mixed rice dish with beans, fruits, fresh vegetables, saffron, and meat beautifully arranged on a diamond-shaped plate that stimulates both visual and taste senses. Cooking plays an important role in Iranian culture. Families often spend a lot of time together in the kitchen preparing delicious meals for each other. Iranian cuisine is also an integral part of festivals and special events. What do you think about Iranian cuisine? Please comment below. Iran is famous for having the cheapest gasoline prices in the world. Currently, gasoline prices in Iran are only around 33 cents per liter. This price is much lower compared to gasoline prices in other countries around the world. For example, it's $1.10 per liter in the United States or $1.88 per liter in the United Kingdom. The reason why gasoline prices are cheap in Iran is that the Iranian government subsidizes this commodity. The Iranian government covers most of the costs for oil extraction, refining, and gasoline distribution to ensure low gasoline prices for the people. Subsidizing gasoline brings many benefits to the Iranian people. The standard of living is raised, transportation costs are reduced, and it stimulates economic development. However, subsidizing gasoline also creates some issues. First, the financial burden on the Iranian government is significant. The Iranian government has to spend billions of dollars each year to subsidize gasoline. Second, gasoline subsidies lead to wastefulness. Iranians tend to use gasoline inefficiently because it is so cheap. Third, gasoline subsidies contribute to environmental pollution. Increased gasoline usage results in higher emissions, affecting human health and quality of life. The Iranian government is seeking solutions to reduce the burden of gasoline subsidies. Some proposed solutions include raising gasoline prices, cutting subsidies, and increasing the use of renewable energy sources. In an effort to purge the country of Western hairstyles, the Iranian Ministry of Culture issued a list of approved male hairstyles in 2010. Accordingly, the ponytail style was eliminated and side-parted, Elvis-style combed hairstyles were accepted. The banned list includes the ponytail, mullet, and spiked hair. However, the back-combed style is accepted as a sleek hairstyle, and the Simon Cowell style, or the soft 1980s forehead style, is also allowed. Most hairstyles are sleek, and the thick hairstyle is also within the legal framework, although the number of approved styles is not large. The The Iranian hairstyle script, directed by the Ministry of Culture and Islam at the hair fashion show in Iran, was approved by the government. Iranian police later conducted regular moral controls, arresting women wearing cloaks and scarves, short hair, as well as men wearing tight jeans and sporty hairstyles. The tie is also under consideration and suspicion when it has a Western decline symbol. What do you think about this prohibition in Iran? Please share your thoughts below. If you're aware of China's extremely tight internet control, Iran is similar. Iran is considered one of the world's most tightly controlled internet countries, and tech-savvy individuals often access social networks like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube by bypassing restrictions with virtual private network (VPN) technology. Citizens can only access websites and apps permitted by the government. Additionally, the Iranian government uses content filtering systems to remove content they deem sensitive or illegal. This content includes political, religious, sexual, and violent material. Moreover, the Iranian government monitors citizens' online activities through surveillance programs. They can view the websites people access, read the messages they send, and listen to their phone calls. The Iranian government frequently warns about the dangers of social networking sites, believing they are part of a plot to overthrow the country's Islamic government. Iran even established a cyber police force in 2011, tasked with detecting and preventing acts of blasphemy, incitement to violence, and anti-government activities online. The Iranian government's internet control has sparked considerable debate. Some argue it's necessary to ensure national security and maintain social order. They contend that the internet can be used to spread misinformation, incite violence, and destabilize the government. However, many others oppose government internet control. They argue it violates people's freedom of access to information. They argue that the internet is an important tool for information exchange, learning, and connecting with the world. Previously, Iran also attempted to replace the internet with a nationwide computer network, National Internet, which is not connected to global websites and is government-operated. However, this plan seems to have failed. What do you think about Iran's internet control? Leave your thoughts below. As one of the oldest and most expensive cat breeds globally, Persian cats originate from the high mountainous regions of Iran. They have long fur to cope with the harsh mountain weather. Although this is an Iranian breed, it was actually Italians who introduced and turned them into a symbol of wealth. It is believed that this breed was first introduced to Europe in the early 1500s as a high-value commercial commodity. They became widely popular in the 19th century among the European and American upper classes. After World War II, the most prominent feature of Persian cats is their long, dense fur. This fur consists of two layers, a thick woolly undercoat and a long, shiny outer layer. Thanks to this dense coat, Persian cats can stay warm in cold weather and effectively protect against the sun in the summer. However, caring for a Persian cat's coat also requires a lot of time and effort, as owners need to groom them regularly to prevent matting and tangling. In addition to their impressive fur, Persian cats have a refined facial structure with a small nose, large round eyes, and characteristic folded ears. Thanks to this attractive appearance, Persian cats always exude elegance and charm, easily winning the hearts of cat lovers. Their gentle temperament is also a plus for Persian cats. They enjoy being pampered, petted, and often spend a lot of time cuddling with their owners. Persian cats are also quite intelligent and trainable, capable of learning some simple tricks like fetching a ball or catching toy mice. However, due to their thick fur and short snouts, Persian cats are prone to some health issues such as breathing difficulties, watery eyes, or skin problems. Do you like this breed of cat? Share your thoughts below. When it comes to Iran, one cannot forget the famous Persian carpets, renowned worldwide for their exquisite beauty, luxury, and high artistic value. The image of flying carpets in Persian folklore has entered the dreams of millions of readers around the world and has become an iconic part of this country. Iranians have been weaving carpets for 2,500 years, and to this day, it is the second most exported item after oil. However, in addition to the perfection of patterns and colors, another unique feature of these carpets is the deliberate flaws woven in by the skilled hands of artisans. According to Persian cultural tradition, absolute perfection belongs to Allah. Therefore, weaving a completely flawless carpet is seen as arrogance, going against spiritual beliefs. so carpet weavers consciously insert into their work some minor flaws which could be an irregular pattern, an asymmetrical line, or a different color. These flaws, though small, are enough to demonstrate humility, respect for the Almighty, and create uniqueness, unrepeatable for each carpet. Moreover, these flaws also carry symbolic meaning for the beauty of imperfection in life. Nothing is perfect, and these flaws serve as a reminder to humans of that fact. They demonstrate an appreciation for what is natural and inherent, and encourage people to strive for humility and harmony in life. With such special meanings, the flaws in Persian carpets are not just negatives but also highlights, contributing to the value and unique beauty of these works of art. This is evidence of the sophistication and depth of Persian culture, where artistic value always goes hand in hand with philosophy and spiritual beliefs. Number 6. Iran has its own calendar. Iran uses its own calendar, called the Jalali calendar, also known as the Persian or Shami calendar. The Jalali calendar is a solar calendar based on the cycle of the sun and started in the year 622 AD. The Jalali calendar has 336 days in a year, divided into 12 months, with each month having 30 or 31 days. The fifth month has an additional 5 days in leap years. The Jalali calendar has several differences compared to the Gregorian calendar, which is used in most countries around the world. For example, the Jalali New Year begins on the 21st of March, according to the Gregorian calendar, and the first month of the Jalali calendar corresponds to March or April of the Gregorian calendar. If you open a calendar in Iran, you will see 3 different days: the Iranian day in the solar calendar, the Islamic day in the lunar calendar, and the Gregorian day. Since it is a solar calendar, time is based on the Earth's orbit around the sun. The first 6 months of the year have 31 days, and the next 6 months have 30 days. This means that New Year's Day is the first day of spring, with the months corresponding to the seasons and zodiac signs. Iran is the only country in the world to use the Iranian solar calendar. Additionally, in Iran, the work week extends from Saturday to Thursday. The official weekend is on Friday. Most banks and government offices usually open on Thursday from 7:30 to 1 p.m. In larger cities, shopping centers and grocery stores remain open on both days. On national and specific religious holidays, offices, schools, and shops also close. Welcome to our video on some of the most interesting facts about Iran. Stay tuned as we uncover fascinating stories and little-known details about this remarkable country. Number 5. The dirtiest man in the world. The title of the dirtiest man in the world belonged to an Iranian man who recently passed away at the age of 94. He refused to bathe due to a fear of illness, but several months ago, villagers convinced him to take a bath. In 2013, a documentary film crew made a short documentary about his life, titled, "A Homeless Man." He was well known in Iran for not bathing since around 1955. According to Pop Crush, he baffled medical professionals by remaining healthy despite his lack of bathing. Some reports suggest he avoided bathing because he believed soap would make him sick. Additionally, there were indications that he had a fear of water. His staunch refusal to bathe led to an incident where he even leapt out of a car when locals tried to take him to a river for a bath. In addition to not bathing for nearly 70 years, he often ate roadkill and drank dirty water. He lived in a cave-like brick hut and enjoyed smoking animal dung cigarettes using an old pipe. A team of doctors, led by Professor Gholamreza Malavi at Tehran's public health school, conducted various tests on Haji, including tests for HIV and hepatitis. Doctors were surprised to find that he harbored no harmful bacteria or parasites, except for pinworms, likely from eating raw or undercooked meat. However, this parasitic infection did not cause him discomfort or symptoms. What are your thoughts on this man? Share your opinion below. Number 4. Persian tales. Iran, also known historically as Persia, is a country with a long and rich cultural heritage, the cradle of the glorious Persian civilization. Persian history spans over 3,000 years, marked by powerful empires, dazzling scientific achievements, and invaluable cultural heritage. Persia is the birthplace of Zoroastrianism, one of the world's oldest religions, and the homeland of heroic kings like Cyrus the Great and Darius the Great. It is also the birthplace of Persian tales, also known as a priceless literary treasure trove containing mythical, magical, wise, and humane stories. These tales have been passed down through generations, shaping the culture and identity of the Persian people. Number 3. Iranians speak Persian. Iranians speak Persian, not Arabic. Iran consists primarily of Persian people. Therefore, their first or native language is Persian, not Arabic. Persian or Farsi is also the official language of Iran. Number 2. Birthplace of polo. Polo is a prestigious equestrian sport with captivating matches on horseback, originating from ancient Persia. This place is considered the cradle of polo, where the first lively matches took place over 2,000 years ago, during the Golden Age. Polo was not just a sport but also a symbol of aristocracy in Iran. Kings and nobles regularly practiced and participated in polo matches, making it an integral part of court culture. However, after the Islamic Revolution in 1979, polo gradually lost its status due to its association with the old aristocracy. Nevertheless, the passion for polo still burns in the hearts of the Iranian people. Currently, there are over 100 professional polo players in Iran, including 15 women. They are striving to preserve and develop this traditional sport, despite challenges and prejudices. The passion for polo cannot be extinguished. Today this sport is showing signs of revival in Iran. New polo clubs are being established, attracting the participation of young people. Polo tournaments are also regularly organized, contributing to the promotion of this sport to the public. Number 1. The strange termite village in Iran. Hidden amidst the rugged volcanic mountains in Iran's West Azerbaijan province, the village of Kivan is characterized by its peculiar beauty, attracting tourists with its houses carved out of sharply shaped rock formations resembling termite mounds. Kivan's history dates back over 800 years. The village became special because all the houses of the village are hidden within the peculiarly shaped rock cones. According to history, the first settlers came to live in these rock cones to escape Mongol invasions. They tirelessly carved out blocks of volcanic rock to create hiding places. Thus, the residential area resembles natural termite mounds but is built from ancient volcanic ash layers compressed over thousands of years. From afar, Kivan consists of many houses carved into cone-shaped cliffs with pointed peaks and protrusions. These houses are always cool in summer and warm in winter. Usually divided into 2 floors, the ground floor is for animals, the first and second floors are for living space, and the top floor can be used as a place of worship or storage for unnecessary items. Kivan is unique not only for its architectural houses but also for the lifestyle of its people. Life here is relatively simple and close to nature. The inhabitants mainly engage in agriculture and animal husbandry. Today, Kivan has become a famous tourist destination. Visitors come here to admire the unique architecture, experience the local culture, and enjoy the fresh mountain air. So, we have explored the 20 most interesting things about Iran. What do you think about Iran? Or do you want to visit there to experience it? Remember to comment and share your thoughts with me. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. See you in the next videos.